Well, Sweta Gupta is an electrical engineer and project management delivery and develops microgrids in clean energy. She was worked as an executive engineer in a 1000 MW coal-fired power plant under Ministry of Power, Government of India. She graduated with MBA in power management and completed her PhD coursework in electrical and computer engineer from FIU. So please, a big welcome to Soya.
Thank you everyone. A very good afternoon. Today I'm very honored to be here and blessed to speak about water conservation. I come from India where water stress is very high. We have like 1/4 of land and 3 times the population, or 4 times the population and 1/3 of the land of that of America. So growing up, I witnessed a lot of problems relating to water issues. As Andrea showed in the last slide, the coal-fired power plant, this is exactly where I worked, and I saw the misery for 7 years, unregulated pollution killing people, and the people not being aware of it. There is a lot of changes that needs to be made. So today I'm going to present a small presentation that I made for water conservation. So I was in Concordia Summit, and there was a woman, Jamila, who's a Hispanic woman, and she went to space as one of the 16 women, I guess. And she told me a very beautiful story that left me inspired. She said we all belong to one humanity, one earth. When she looked from space, where is she? She looks at Earth as one single blue crystalline round spherical surface of Earth. And this is all where we all belong, irrespective of where we come from. Coming next, what is water to us? For each of us sitting in this room, water will mean something very important. For me, it meant my dream. I come from India, and I think it was just this water and beautiful surroundings of Miami that just captivated me. And now I am here with Mother Nature, wanting to promote clean energy and sustainable water solutions. So this is the fresh water withdrawal of US. As you can see, in thermoelectric power, it is one of the highest consumption. Trickling down to our domestic uses, it has for washing, for shower, for leak, a percentage of contribution that we all contribute to in our daily lives. Not only that, since past we have increased in our consumption of 3,000 gallons per day. And this is very relevant in coming to Florida, where we have the largest Everglades systems of approximately 1.5 million acres, and it is one of the largest single public holding and one of the world's premier wetland ecosystem. We belong to somewhere very special. And see what Hurricane Andrew did. It killed just not one fish, 2 fish, 1,000 fish, 182 million freshwater fish perished because of the resuspension of the anaerobic water materials in water column that was caused due to hurricane. So just imagine, are we prepared for mitigating those impacts, and is our economy ready to face the compensation or mitigation to that strength? There are projects that South Florida Water Management District does in our state, and one of them I'm pointing is in the Tamiami Trail in Miccosukee, where I have a project with Native Americans on building microgrid, which is clean energy plant, right? They are very much harassed by the situation that FPL poses by outages during those events. They rely on heavy diesel consumptions. In areas like that, emissions of diesel causes worse climate impact. And so they have some water problems, severe. Betty Osceola, she advocates for water issues, and she says like the mercury in those water have come to a level where the fishing is restricted. Are we wanting to go to a community or to next generation showing this results that our children won't be able to go fishing or boating as we did or enjoy the waters as we did? The answer should be no. So waterways in Florida, these are we as a Florida people, we all belong here, and these are the waterways we all transport and channel together. These are the arteries and veins of our ecosystem, and we all connect with this unified circulatory system of water. And if it is not, then we can fight with each other. We can have a lot of situations that's not favorable. So why not conserve water? These are the status of wetland and deep water habitats in 90s. So definitely this has gone much worse. I will be showing drought situations in subsequent slides. But before moving to that, let's see how Mother Nature has played its role. In a state like Florida, where evaporation is very much higher than other cities in the United States, we strongly depend on rainwater. And this rainwater aquifers has 52 inches of rain that we receive. But what? We lose 45 inches to evaporation and transpiration. And this is something that is scientific. That's true. Like we have 4 months of rainfall and 8 months of dry season. So how are we going to be have our water supply consistent? This is the average temperature for April this month in Everglades, and not like this year but this month. And you can see how Everglades helps to mitigate a little bit temperature effects as compared to Miami Beach in June. So Miami Beach, we have water, we have around us a lot of blessings by nature, but still like we have extreme water conditions or temperature conditions when we go out. When we take children out, they can tell you very honestly how hot they feel, how hot the environment has become, and the protection, whatever you use, sunglasses, sunscreen, shades, the beggars can't use it, the homeless can't use it. They stay there and they witness and take everything. We have to make a world a little bit better place for all of us. Coming to the seasons that I already mentioned, a wet season helps us a lot, but also it comes with the disasters of hurricanes. But the dry season, we have tourists, seasonal, and agriculture building up that requires a lot of water for our usage. Then see the drought map. In the middle part, you will see yellow lines, which is telling you the drought conditions. And this is the only state in the center where you will find drought lines. You won't find until you go to the Midwest otherwise. So this is quite concerning. Why are we having those situations? Can we do something to make it better? So this is planning for the future. Again, it always is demand and supply. If demand increases and supply decreases, there is chaos, and there is chaos to the level of people who involves in politics and makes decisions that are crucial to people living like us. So these factors are crucially important. The economic alternative, which we all can do and is quite feasible, is conservation. Water conservation is very less expensive. You can just be a little bit aware of our surroundings. Do not waste electricity or water, because see what did SFWMB do? They reduced the water usage by installing some waterless mechanism that uses less water, and they were able to save 7.5 million gallons of water. And this can be done. Then we can have retrofitting measures, governments and advocates who can bring into attention and awareness and public information in right direction, not like disinformation. And then we have irrigation measures, local government, then and look around the lawns within around us. We have lot of golf courses. We have beautiful lawns in America. And how much is the water that capacity can fulfill? You can see how much extra water is needed in the dark blue lines for each season. And it gets pretty heavy because it affects and cost. Coming to the electricity and how it can help reduce the water usage is you can use sensors, devices that can be having having thermostats that can activate, and they can reduce at least 10% of your usage, because we do not know how much water is actually needed at times, and it is general, and we can use a lot of other things like like laundry and stuff can also be under these domains. Then when we are traveling, I'm not trying to advertise here anything, but having a green some hotels or restaurants that promote this is always a good choice, an ecological choice. Coming to few of my last presentation slides now. These are the Miami-Dade rebates. They have government incentives and programs. Sometimes a person wants to learn more, but they do not know what it is, how they can benefit and expand. So one of the websites I found useful, which is very much good in explaining, is the MDC. You can go to the miamidade.gov water conservation page and understand a lot of free shower heads incentives that are given away on this part. And my final slide that goes with reduce your water usage with no excuse. I request everyone to please have a conscious decision when you see water. Many people in this world die because of lack of water. You have seen wars propagating in different parts where children and women suffer due to lack of water and healthy sanitation. This is important for us, and I thank you for the organizers and Climate Tech Week to give me an opportunity to express my views and perspectives on the matter. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
How about this tremendous panel? Are we more excited about learning about science? So important. I feel like studying physics and chemic and everything.